All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another presentation by Elemental Williams. And basically what we're going to be doing today in the all-in-one YouTube channel, basically what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be letting you know what electric razor I prefer. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what each of these razors do, like when and why I bought them, and so on. Okay, this first one is the Braun Series 7. It is an electric razor that I bought off of eBay, actually. And I got it for like $30-something. And truthfully, I would not recommend actually doing that, buying razors off YouTube, electric razors, because this one was used and I had some issues with it. And I wound up getting some money back. So I really only wound up paying... No, it's about 30 bucks altogether. But, you know, here's the gear. You take that off. And if you can see in there. And, of course, I've been using it, so it's a little dirty if you take a look. All right. And this is the cap or the razor head. If you want to get a closer look up in there. All right. And you just push this, and here's the side release. You just push that in. If you look in there, trying to see if you can see the gear moving. You just put that in, get that back on there. Okay. And this is the Panasonic Arc 4. And this is one of the razors electric razors I actually owned. And I use these razors basically to shave around my beard and my head, because I'm actually bald now. So take a look. And these are really easy to clean, these little heads right here. You can take a brush, and they're a lot easier to clean than the Braun Series 7. Okay, so I'm going to actually put this one back on. This is what it sounds like on. Okay, and this is also like the head here, and that's it has a little display with the timer on it and things like that, letting you know how much time you used. This setting right here is to soft. You can also now you see how the head moves around when it's on the soft mode. You know, now when you put on the hard mode, the head doesn't move around at all. You see, once again, soft, move side to side. So that's how that works. Okay. That's the basic gist of that. And this is the Panasonic Arc 5. Okay, so what it sounds like when it's on. And this right now is in lock mode. If you see, move that a little closer. Now that's unlocked. And this is the razor head. Panasonic Arc 5 is pretty much like the Arc 4, just an upgrade. Very powerful razor. You press it once to turn it on. You can press it again, and it goes into like a very strong, like hyper mode. Okay, so that's how that works. And I have to say, all these razors do work good. Okay, all these razors do work really well. My only thing here is I'm only going to be able to stick with one. For right now, I'm going to stick with one. And I have to say that is the Braun Series 7 is the one I'm going to be sticking with. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm sticking with the Braun Series 7 is because it has something on here that's very essential to me. Okay. And it actually is this device right here. See how that comes on? Now, Braun actually has a power mode where you can actually make this a little stronger. Right now, it's on the light mode. You see how light that is? Now, if you press that button, it's stronger. You see the light get darker? Now, got darker again. You see that? So that's a very powerful mode. Okay? And this is also a little display. Now, I know some of the other models have different displays on them, just to give you guys a heads up. And this is also the electric razor. And the electric razor on these things are pretty much horrible. They don't really do much for me at all. Now, some other people might like them. This is the one on the Braun, on the Panasonic Arc 5. Now, but this one right here is my blade of choice. And the reason why is that I get a really easy shave with this every single time. Even though this is an older model, and this is comparable to the Panasonic Arc 4 at the time of when it came out. All right. Now, the Panasonic Arc 5 has, it's newer technology. It's a later model, but this is just way too strong on my head. It's way too strong and leaves my skin sore. I was actually sore for like 5 days after using this. And that's probably because maybe I was a little too heavy-handed. And I actually had it in like a higher strength setting. Like, for example, here's the easy mode. Whoops, let me take that off. Okay. And to make this a little bit more, you change the friction on it. If you lock it, it makes it tougher. It holds it in place so you can get harder to reach areas. But unfortunately, it's just a little too strong for me to use. So I feel that this bad boy, I like it, but I can't really use it that much at all. The Braun Series 7 is the reigning weapon of choice. Okay. Whoops. Let me grab that. Okay. So, but anyway, that's what, and this is a really great razor. I do recommend it. It's just me. I recommend this razor wholeheartedly. You can get it for like $150. It's usually $190. I've seen it for $199, but I purchased this at $150, and even around the holidays, I see it for $100. So it's still a good razor. It's just a little too tough for my head, and the Braun Series 7 actually holds strength for me. So yeah, sometimes the newest model isn't the best one to always go with. All right, so that was just a quick video, quick rundown of the electric razor I choose to use to shave my head. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.